What is up, Legends? Patch notes. Let's get right into it. Now, the first thing on this patch notes I already knew, and I was going to do a video on that, and it's pretty much that Epic 7 is going to have a Japanese server. I know because QApp actually had it up for 2 days on the QApp website that a Japanese server was coming, so I kind of already knew that. But as you can see right here, the very next thing that they're going to talk about in the dev notes is the Epic 7 first collaboration plan, April 25th. We are grateful for the amount of interest that the heirs have shown the collaboration since the first announced. We hope heirs' understanding and the consultation between the IP holders, developers, and publishers is very important. Thus, we're able to provide too many details in advance. That's why we all are more excited to reveal the collaboration is planned for April 25th. Which is in 15 days. Again, we kindly ask for your understanding that we cannot yet disclose exactly what kind of collaboration we have in store for you all due to consultation between those involved. We can tell you, however, that we are working with an IP that will suit the game, featuring the heroes' impressive effects and animations, and progress so far is very promising. Being that, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of hindsight on this. Being that they have to deliberate for so long, it's a pretty big IP. If it was like something new, say like Black Clover or something like that, they wouldn't take that long for that because it's not popular enough for them to go through so much legal wrangling. So this is a pretty legendary IP for it to be this important, which kind of scares me now because if it's pretty legendary like that, it's going to be something like Naruto. Like you kind of eliminate a lot of things when it takes this long and they can't say anything like this. It's like no, the only things that can cause stuff like that would be One Piece, Naruto, and maybe like I would like Cowboy Bebop because that's legendary too, and the IP holders for that are still around and kicking. So We'll see, but it's gonna be something pretty legendary. It's not gonna be something cheesy that just comes out and you're like, "What the hell? Like, who likes this?" It's not gonna be anything like that. Event currency earned through the side story. Oh wait, I skipped a paragraph. In order to present the collaboration most fitting with Epic 7, we will have an extensive 4-week-long side story. Damn, a month. This side story will contain its own elements to distinguish it from other side stories. This will be nice, similar to branching storylines of So the Roses May Bloom and defense stages of Eulogy of the Saint. Nice. The unique features of this particular side story will be the tournament stage. Event current tournament stage. Oh, you spoiled it. They spoiled it already. Alright, I know what it is now. Event currency earned through the side story can be earned as entry tickets for the tournament, where the players will be able to challenge a number of NPCs beginning with round 16. Those who emerge victorious from the tournament will be able to receive valuable items such as more Agora, as well as 5-star collaboration heroes and their accompanying artifacts. As long as you continue playing the side story, you'll be able to receive this hero and their artifacts through various methods, including quest rewards. Outside this, we'll have plans 2 other limited collaboration heroes. 2 other limited collaboration heroes? That makes 3 so far. Because you have the first one, the 5-star collaboration hero, and then this is 2 others, so that makes 3 of them. Alright. So you guys know I've been farming farther. That now means that my original plan of going for 20 was correct. And I already have 15 of them and almost to 20 now. So I'm going to just keep going. And then worry about other characters after that and leave. That's cool to know. Finally, we are preparing a variety of events to commemorate Epic 7's first ever collaboration, including a special check-in event. Next up, drop rate increased banners for popular heroes. I didn't know Iseria was that popular, but okay. Popular heroes from the previous season have been given drop rate increases. Like the original, like Crown to Neba, yes, but I didn't know Iseria was popular like that. The first banner was Crown and Iseria, which followed the second banner, April 11th to 18th. Yeah, several reasons we decided to run banners for popular heroes instead of new ones. As the new heroes continue to be released, the opportunity to summon the existing heroes that you want continue to decrease, which is correct. We believe that being able to play Epic 7 with your favorite heroes and most beloved heroes creates more of a special experience. Therefore, we have been considering the possibility of increasing the drop rates of existing heroes for a long time. Well, that's nice of them. In addition to this, there also have been some players who are feeling fatigued by the need to summon and build new heroes every 2 weeks. I've been saying that for a while. Thank you. I remember before I was saying that this is the first time in like forever that we actually had a break where if you don't need all these characters, like I don't need Iseria, Crow, or Tenebria, to be honest with you. I have plenty of characters that I could build and that I could use in their place. So if I don't get them, there's no pressure, like he was saying. That's why I have that much farther to go after the collaboration stuff and build them up. Now, with that said, some of those collaboration characters will probably be built within themselves the same way the challenges is. I'm pretty sure that they'll probably do something like that where you won't have to necessarily, like, fodder them. So I could be over doing that. So then I'll just have a whole bunch of fodder. But I'm just being safe. Sorry, just the plan. But again, the way that this is actually working out, it's allowing us to build resources without having to necessarily build characters. Like if you get these characters, great. Some of you already have these characters. These characters already exist in the summon pool to begin with. So this is your time to get ahead. I have a saying that I usually always say: the sweet spot. This is the sweet spot time. Right now, this is a very big sweet spot time. They pretty much gave us 2 weeks of sweet spot, which is very good. It's never happened in this game. So take advantage of that. And to further explain what sweet spot is, it's a point in time where you can build up resources to get ahead of the game. There was never a point in Epic 7's history that we ever really had a sweet spot. So now is your time to get ahead in the game, to build up resources, build up your gear, because you don't necessarily have to build any of these characters. It'd be nice if you get them and all that, but you don't necessarily have to summon on all of these characters. You're not going to get left behind or anything like that. Unless, of course, if you're a new player, then, you might have to try a little something like that. But most of us who have been here since the start, we necessarily either have these characters or have characters that can replace them. So it kind of doesn't necessarily matter that too much to us. And in a sense, I think they know that. So they're giving us the opportunity to say, hey, you can go after this stuff, but we're going to give you a little bit of a break. Like he said, well, like they're saying in this particular patch notes, get your shit ready because collab coming. That's pretty much what's going on right now. So which means next week, who knows, maybe it will finally be Nonary next week, because I don't understand why they even showed or mentioned that if her ass is not going to be out here. Like I'm still a little bit triggered by that. Stop holding the dark skinned waifu. It was good with that. Anyway, we are also working toward developing visual content on Epic 7 even further to introduce new varied experiences, whether it be new connection heroes, nice. Heroes attainable through Guild War, wow, even more nice. Hero skins, let's go. Hero skins, let's go. I gotta highlight that real quick. New and colossal monsters or even cute little pets. So they showed the pets things before. This concludes April's developers notes. The support and encouragement you gave us during March 28th update and April Fool's event helped development greatly. Well, thank you. We continue to do our utmost to provide the game pack full of content for you to enjoy. So please continue to give us love and support. Ditto. Now Zerato, like I was saying in the last video that I did, this particular update was in the Korea server. I actually didn't take part in it. When I look back at some of my footage, I saw it there. I never actually did it, so I thought I actually fought it, but I never did. So this is pretty much where we get to actually take on champion Zerato. He's not currently in the game, but we actually get to mess around and fight him. He looks cool. Looks pretty cool right there. I like his look. I wish they actually gave us a chance to get him, and that you maybe at least put him in the Mystic Summon or something like that. But you get a chance at Layla Violin, and what that basically does is it has a chance to dispel one buff from the enemy after attacking. Interesting. I don't see anybody using this over Cerrado. Cerrado was my shit. It's been my shit since Korea, so I don't really see anybody like really using this. I'm gonna farm it just in the future. It might have some use for mages, you know, like maybe you can debuff off something like that, because they said they're gonna make more uses for bosses to actually be susceptible to things, because right now many bosses don't get stunned, they don't get silenced or anything else like that. They just don't care. You know, they have super high resistance, so it doesn't matter to begin with. But this is a farmable event for you to actually go and get more resources like the artifact and another gold stone for beating hell. So, you know, do it to it. All right, so we have the BOGO Pack. I believe the BOGO Pack was one of like the original first month packs. And we'll see how much that costs, because I for sure we don't remember. You had the limited time equipment pack. I don't know what this is, and I don't think this has actually been here before. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that this, hopefully, is not gear, and just the stones that enhance gear. We already know about the Iseria thing, but for those of you who don't use her, pretty much those swords out. A 50% chance to decrease for 2 turns. And to be honest with you, I'm actually going to use whatever extra bookmarks I have to try to get her. That's the I'm not going to use any of my currency, but I'm going to use bookmarks to just to mess around and try to get her, to see if I can get her. If I don't, I don't. But she's also an earth element character, and I have a whole hell of a lot of them, including Balana. So Balana kind of like already does majority of stuff, except for this the Oath Keeper, which allows her to reset cooldowns so an ally, which is great, and it grants extra turn. And then she has her debuff right there, dispel on all debuffs and decrease in defense. So she does it twice rather than Balana doing it like one time through one skill. So it just kind of depends on what you want. She's single target, Balana's AoE, so you could still have good use for her, especially like in PvP. And I just feel like I'm more badass PvP character like that. Balana is great for PvP, but I'd rather keep Balana for PvE, and then maybe keep Iseria for PvP. So that's why, me personally, I'm going to try to use my resources to go after her instead of Crowd to Nibria, because I don't really need Crowd to Nibria. Alright, so this is the actual event information for today, after we done already talked about all this stuff already, which is pretty interesting. So we already know about Iseria, we know about Zerato. So again, this is going to be a sweet spot week where you get to build up your resources, and you in hindsight, now that the collab is going to be the 25th, and most likely next week is going to be something that we're probably not even going to have to pretty much worry about. It's not going to be a new character. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be a new character unless it's Nonary, which will be interesting that they actually put her out there at the same time as the collab. So I don't think that's going to happen next week. I think it's going to be week 3 again of another character that's we'll probably get. I don't know, like, who would you put out there now? It'd be maybe martial artist Ken, because Ken's popular, so maybe Ken will be out there, or maybe the return of Destina. But they'll have to buff Destina because ain't nobody gonna care. So I don't know, who would you put out there for the 3rd week. All right, so again, we have the Zerato champion event, bringing him back out here for this. We already talked about that, so let's go down to like right here, the gladiator goodies. I was pretty much on point when I said that they're probably not going to do art gear again. They want attack this time, which there's nothing wrong with that. There's attack gear right here. I'm putting this attack gear on Says. either says there's plenty of characters. You can put it on Says, you can put it on Luna if you like, but let me go down. Like look at his gear. Here. Now it's not a lot of speed. It's speed in 3 pieces. Right there like that. So with Luna, I don't really care that much about speed. I'll be honest with you. But I think I am actually going to put it on Luna, and then put this is crit chance right here, so I can't. I'm about to think about it, but I think I'm definitely going to put it on Luna, and then put her gear on somebody else. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with that and see how that works out. And she'll be a tanky ass monster for no reason. This has effect resistance on this. Now that I'm looking at that, there's a lot of effect resist on this. Maybe I'm not gonna put this on. I had a whole hell of a lot of effect resistance on that, and then some of it might even go into effective resist. I think I'm changing my mind now. We'll see. We'll see where we put that on. And they finally got smart with it, because the last set really wasn't. It was a PvP because it had like HP on it, but it really wasn't PvP based at all. Like you just put that gear anywhere. All right, so I'm gonna have to think about that. I at first thought hey, put it on Luna, be badass, but I think you could do a little bit better than that. So yeah. All right, so like I was saying before, last video, this is just a frame that you can put on, which is pretty cool. This thing right here, this passionate frame. Passionate frame. I had it right. So we'll see how that looks. It's probably just gonna be like a little circle or something like that around it. Yep. I'm not spending points on that. They ain't special enough for me. It need the bling or something like that. Look at this red stuff. Nah, I'm good. Hunt guide information added. Tap the guide information on the particular hunt stage. Well, that's cool. That's cool. Oh, this is cool. I like that. I like that. A lot of games do stuff like that. Honkai does this. Azura Lane does it. Brown Dust does it. So you get to see what people are using. That's cool when stuff has wiki type of stuff in a game that actually help you along in the video game and make you make better choices. You can see what everybody's using out there. Golem hunt strategy. That's interesting. That's interesting. You Iseria out there with her. That works. That definitely works. Other improvements and bugs. This is a Leo skill fox hunt. Let's see. Is there anything here that we should be worried about? Not really. Improvements have been made to Lydica's posture when waiting for battle. Her posture was bad. I never paid attention to that. Wait, I don't even have Lydica, so they wouldn't. I tried. The game was like, F you, dog. You ain't getting it. It was like, nope. Sorry, bro. Battles have been added for the guides. Have been added for the spirit. Spirit altar is kind of easy compared to hunts, but that's cool that they're doing that too. Chat has been made. Skill adjustments. UI options with updates. Oh, look at all the Banshee girls with Alexa. Why is Pearl hiding? I've never used Pearl like that, so I didn't even. Well, she's just hiding there. Look at Gloomy. They look so sad. It's like we're waifus, but we have these arms, so nobody loves us. That's what it looks like. All right, so there's a lot of information to digest. Again, I want to point out that this is a sweet spot type of time where you should be building up your resources. And if you want to go after the drop rate, you know, on increased drop rate on Iseria and crowds and Nibir, you know, by all means, like, wait, actually, does that stop now? I don't remember. Yeah, it might stop. But crowds and Nibir might be done now, so it just might be Iseria. If you want to go after this particular banner, then you know you can go light. When I say light, like maybe 110 summon and be out. I'm not kidding, and be out, because you should have characters already that are fine for this. Like I'm gonna go light, like 10 summons after her, just because, you know, just respecting the character, and I would like to have her for PvP if I can get her for PvP. If I don't get her, then it's not like I'm gonna be out here crying and be like, well, damn, like I did get the character. Nothing like, no, that's not gonna happen. I just would like to give it a valid try. That's it. And I think that's what you should all be doing. Like go after your resources and continue to start building up your characters and building up your team and having multiple characters out there, because it's going to be in your best interest, especially if we start getting these super big bosses and stuff like that. Tanks are going to start being more important, and we have that artifact now that I was telling everybody and warning everybody that's going to go away. Hopefully that you took advantage of that. That's going to be very key and stuff like that, because it's going to allow you to actually tank those big ass bosses even longer, which is going to mean that we're going to have to start using Trinity based teams more often, where it's going to be tank, DPS, and healer, which is going to be cool. It's going to be cool. So I'll catch you guys next video. Be legendary. Good luck on your summons, and hopefully that you got crowds maybe before they go bye-bye, and good luck on your Isarias today. Peace.